In the world of dating and attraction, trying to get an ex back or trying to meet a new partner, you want to be implicit with your communication instead of explicit. In other words, direct communication and talking about stuff is not going to do you any good. You have to act and just let your energy and your actions be the thing that speaks for you. So, a quick story, I had a client that had a date set up with a guy, and things were going pretty well. And eventually, he ended up flaking on her. So, she ends up communicating with him to check in and say, "Hey, I thought we had this thing going, seemed like everything was going good, but now, I really haven't heard from you. What's the deal?" And of course, his actions were already speaking for themselves. He had started to taper off in his effort. And really, when he responds to her check in, she just gets what she pretty much could have already guessed, which is just a verbalization of his existing actions, which was him backing off. So rather than to like check in with somebody and have them explain why they've been tapering off, you could just see the writing on the wall and say, "Hey, look, their effort just lessened. It got lower." So what I'm going to do, instead of going to them and having them explain it and calling it out, and now that's the narrative for the situation, I'm going to take a step back and just simply wait. And I know with enough time that anticipation anxiety is going to build, and they're going to come back and message me again. Now, notice how taking a step back is an implicit communication. In other words, I'm not going to the guy and saying, "Hey, look, why are you flaking out?" I'm just saying, "Hey, look, you're flaking out, but guess what? I'm a cool person. I'm a worthwhile person. I'm going to go over here and talk to these other guys or whatever if I'm her. And, you're just going to be missing out in the meantime." Now, that implicit communication is a lot more powerful than trying to go to that person that you're not even in a commitment with and like negotiate some kind of understanding. So start using implicit communication in your dating life, and things are going to go a lot better for you. And if you want my help with this process, click into my profile, click this link down here, set up a call with me, and I want to hear your situation. And I'm going to give you as much feedback as I can to make your dating life go awesome.